Hello everybody and welcome back to the Spencer Arms YouTube channel, and I've come in here for a little special. It's just going to be, it's not a beer review or anything like that, it's a massive big thumbs up to 518 of you that are subscribed. I noticed the other day after doing a few of these beer reviews with the beer dispenser from Audi against the physics and things like that, I noticed I got 500 subscribers. So I thought, I'm going to come here and celebrate. I've been wearing this t-shirt all week. I'm listening to Airline Radio right now, but I've had to turn it down. So the 500 subscribers, yeah, thank you so much. And I think I've been helped along massively by Airline Radio, Airline Audio. We're all there sharing the love with each other. I share the love with them, they share the love with me, and we all, the pub sheddies and the beer loving community, we all share the love, and we talk about beer. The podcast today has been particularly brilliant because they do cover the beer dispenser from Audi quite a lot today, and they talk, if you listen to the pub shed chat part, it's really, really good. They have a good old chat, good old chinwag, and they talk all things about beers and that. They have money-saving ideas and quizzes, and it's just absolutely brilliant. You can actually go on demand and go to Mixcloud, and you can listen to it. But anyway, so tonight I thought I didn't want to go too mad. I didn't want to drink too much. Now I've got to go work tomorrow, but it's only in the garden. So I have gone for, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I bought myself a few Budvars. Yeah, Budvars of Budvar, the original Czech lager. And I'm going to do a Czech pour, or attempt to do a Czech pour. You'll notice I've got the keen-eyed people there out there has probably seen, what is that on the physics machine? That on the physics machine is a silicon tube nozzle. I work at the minute in the aluminium industry, and we use silicon a lot. And basically this is a nozzle, and what this does is allows me to put the nozzle into the beer to do a Czech pour. Now, if you have watched my YouTube videos, you will see, I've just got my joggers on, look a bit scruffy, like you will see that I've already done this before, but tonight I've got a few of these, and I'm also celebrating by having a Jaipur because it's Thornbridge's, I think Jaipur's 19 years old, so I hope that's right, 19. Otherwise, if it's not, if it's 20, I'll take that back, but I'm sure it's 19. So I'm going to just have some 5% beers and one little Jaipur 5.9. I'm not going to be doing any of my normal 8, 9%, 7% beers and then wondering how I got into bed. So anyway, what I've got in here, right, is, I just open it up, is a nicely fresh, oh yeah, a nicely fresh, clean glass that's just come out of the freezer. It's actually got little bits of water in there. Now, you know what? I have a lot of love on YouTube, but also today, I just got sort of like a comment that basically turned around to me and on one of my videos on here. You can have a look at the comment. I will swear. Bag of shit. And it made me laugh because I just thought this person's just turning around and sort of like saying my video is a bag of shit because I poured. I had 3 beers and I had 2 here, and I poured the 2 into another glass just to basically so I could just take my time with that or whatever. And it's like, oh, that's a way to get a beer to go flat. Well, if your glass is clean, it'll be fine pouring it into another glass. But anyway, it just makes me laugh because doing these YouTube videos, obviously you get lots and lots of different types of comments, and I love the interaction. I love the feedback. I really, really do. But sometimes when you just get that's crap, or one of the best ones when I was talking about the Guinness, because the reason I started this YouTube video was because of the Guinness Nitro Surge cap, this little baby here, and my daughter says to me, you know, Dad, you need to do a video about that and talk about that because you really like doing a nice pour, and it just really went well, and it's had about 24 odd thousand views now, and I'm really pleased with that. But it's not, I do it for me, I do it because I enjoy being down here. I enjoy doing this, talking, chatting, just chatting crap. and what have you, and just trying to bring some of these beers to you and try and give you some ideas and tips and things. And I might be wrong, I might be right, I might be wrong. But the thing is, like, any comments that come my way, it's just literally water off a duck's back. So you could just, if an abusive comment comes in, literally water off duck. I've been in the building trade all my life, for goodness sake. There's nothing anybody could say on there really because all I'd think to myself is that, like, I'm not the one with a problem. Sorry, but that's it. If someone's going to come up and say, oh, you shouldn't have poured them beers in there because that'll definitely send them flat, I can come out and say, I appreciate what you're saying, but to be fair, with this naturally carbonated beer, it's all right. It should be all right, but it was for the purpose of the video. But to come in and sort of like bag of shit, I can just imagine saying, bag of shit. And I just laugh. I just absolutely laugh at it. And then I'll just reply with a hashtag Speno waffle sort of comeback comment that's kind as well. So even if somebody like talks horrendously to me, I just come back with a kind comment and I just laugh and chuckle at myself because I'm a happy boy. Anyway, that aside, and so I just want to give a big shout out to that guy who said my video was a bag of shit. Mate, I hope you have a lovely weekend, and like, seriously, it just makes me chuckle. And yeah, absolutely, keep them coming. And also as well, I'll reply to that comment in a way that we can have a little chat about it. But a lot of the times they don't come back. But anyway, who cares? The sun's been out today. Life's good. I've cracked 500. I've cracked 500 subscribers on YouTube. So there's, it's all good. It's spreading the love, isn't it? Right. So look at this nice frosty glass. So unfortunately, it's probably a little bit too. It's a little bit too blooming frozen for you to see what's going on here. But what I'm going to do is, right, to do this check pour and like, feel free to say, oh, you done that crap, that's rubbish, whatever. Like I say, I'm getting more pain from the coldness of this glass and waiting for me beer. Anyway, there's a hashtag Speno waffle. Thank you for the 500 odd subscribers. Watch me or don't. So we're going to pull back on this to get the surge, because what the check pour is, you got to get the foam flowing. Now, I've not got a glass washer and I've not got a cleaner, but this is a beer clean glass, okay, trust me. And I've put it in to get it nice and cool. My beer's warming up now in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to get a bit of foam in here, then the nozzle goes underneath the foam, and then we do a normal pour. That's the first stage pour. We leave it to settle for 30 seconds so the foam develops. Then we finish the pour by nozzle right in, bring it right up. If you've not watched my video of doing this before, then hopefully this will be like a little bit of fun for you to do. And then, and all this is clean. I've cleaned it all out. So, yeah. Anyway, here we go. I might get it wrong, but it's Friday night and it's a laugh, innit? Right, so right the way down there, let's get some foam on the go. Oh, there it is. Right. So now, nozzle, keep it in the beer. Pour it into the beer. Bring it up. There we go. That's the first pour. Now, I hope that the head doesn't dissipate while I put this down for 30 seconds. In fact, I'm going to risk by putting it on here so you can see. Now, I'll tell you what, another tip I found today from Ale & Audio, it really, really made me laugh. It was an outtake from the podcast, and Jimbo was trying to focus the can in on the screen. Now, I have learnt something today, and as he's focusing it in, it won't focus on the screen. It just will not focus. And it's because he didn't have his face out the way. And I thought, I struggled with that. So the camera is obviously looking at your face all the while to try and focus on your face. And Andy says, hide your face. I think he meant by putting the can like that in front of his face, but Jimbo's sort of like, and it was just great, and it just makes you smile. And like, honestly, if you go onto YouTube, which you're on now, and just type in Ale & Audio, you can see all the outtakes and that. Please do me a favour, please just go and, I know I bang on about it, you're probably getting fed up about it, but I don't care. Like, please go and check out Ale & Audio and Ale & Radio. It's brilliant. They've just done Jan's Bangers, which was half an hour of like literally banging tunes. Then they've got guitar-based music going on now. There's quizzes, there's everything. Right, so now we're going to get the nozzle into the beer. We're going to pour it finish the pour off. This will spit out because it's going to run out, and it'll probably do a big old bump like that. And go over. Oh, so look at that, baby. Friday night, the sun is almost out. Beautiful. You can see, you know, that look at the actual sort of light. It's in a proper Budvar glass. Look at the frostiness on there. Well, you know, the condensation on there and that. Oh, and I'm holding it in my left hand because I pour in my left hand, but I want to drink with my right hand. So there you go. So that's the physics machine, done that with the nozzle. You wouldn't be able to do that without that nozzle. You'd still would be able to, but it's getting that underneath the beer to pour it, so like it's not disturbing that foam. Anyway, cheers everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the kind comments, and thank you so much for the not so kind comments, because, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's just what it is. Cheers. Oh, absolutely beautiful. They get the water from I've got it here, from artisan, whatever, water from the wells beneath the ground. They're using Moravian barley and Saaz hops. You know, the Saaz hops, which are like really great, florally nice. You've got that lovely sweetness in there. There's a nice bitterness there. It almost dries you out a little bit, slightly, when the sweetness sort of like goes. The sweetness always sits there, but then you get that sort of bready malts taste, and it's all just so well balanced, this beer. And cold, it's beautiful. It's 5% as well. It's not 8%. So it's like, for me, it's a sessionable beer. So I've got I think I've got 4 of these, and I've got a few Jaipur to have. So anyway, huge. Again, I've said it a million times. You know, but literally, it's fun. I love doing the YouTube channel. It's fun. It gets me down here when you've had a bad day at work. Well, I don't really have a bad day at work, but you know, a hard day at work, and it's been stressful. It's been hard. It's been dusty. It's been whatever it's been. It's been tough. Come down here. You can just hear things going on in the garden. The sun's out, and I can just have a little chat to you guys. It just gets like a release. It's lovely. So anyway, I'm not going to rinse this out now because I'm going to be putting the other Budvars through. Oh, absolutely lovely. The sweetness in that is not too much. Oh, it's so well balanced. It's just such a, and to really get the flavors out of this, and also as well, a top tip, if you've stayed this far, right? So these bottles, right? The biggest problem with these bottles, green bottles, right? On a supermarket shelf, green bottle. This was £2.30 from Asda today, right? So a supermarket shelf, light strike, so it can hurt the hops. The light through these bottles can hurt the hops and give it a skunkiness, and it really does detract away from the beautiful crafted 90 days worth of basically maturing this beer gets. 90 days. I think the normal lagers, good lagers, get 70. So like 90 days, and then it gets spoiled by the supermarket shelves and all the lights, and it strikes the hops and it makes it skunky. So my top tip is get them from the back. So take a few off, move them out of the way, careful not to break them, right at the back, get them from the back. Hopefully they've not had any light strike while they've been in the store or wherever, but generally get them from the back and you're generally all right. But you can get a bit of a skunky taste if it's been light strike, but this certainly hasn't. You can get that grassiness and that floraliness from the Saaz hops, like the noble hop, really sweet. Just like, yeah, nice malts coming through, and that's just really well balanced. It's a cracking summer drink, this is. I have this a fair bit when it's really hot and I want some ice cold and not too strong. Right, I've been Speno. Please put your comments in the comments box. Good or bad, positive, negative, I don't care. I honestly don't care. It's all good. My wife says to me, feedback's a gift. So if you think that like I could have done better with that, don't just say you could have done better with that. Tell me how I could have done better, because then I'm learning as well, and I'm only going on about this because it's talking about the YouTube channel. There is some people watching the videos just to basically slag you off or whatever. But like I say, I don't make. There's no money. I don't ever want to make any money from this. I just want to do it for fun. I don't want to have millions of subscribers or anything like that. I just couldn't cope with it. I couldn't do enough footage. But it's just not. I'd like to hit 1,000. I'd love to hit 1,000 subscribers so that I could just do like a little live video rather than going through a StreamYard and things like that. But it'd just be nice. 1,000's a really nice place to hit. And so it was 500 the other day and it's 518 today. And but anyway, God, I'm just waffling on. I just enjoy talking to you guys, and I just enjoy the love that I get from it, especially from the Alien Audio podcast, and especially like Joe from the Brew Club Hull. Follow him on Instagram. He gives me a lot of love. I nearly stopped doing this YouTube channel for my own sort of reasons, and he was like, "No, Speno, please don't stop. I really enjoy it." So it only takes one person to really enjoy it, and I'll carry on. Cheers, everybody. I've been Speno. Thank you so much for the love and the support. Thank you so much for the positive and the negative comments and the honest comments. I like honest comments. Not for me. I don't think it's a very good machine. It's not for anything. Everything's subjective. If you don't like it or you think it's a waste of time, please tell me. And we can have a chat. I try and answer every single comment, but they are getting a bit harder I'm getting a few more now. But anyway, right, God, I'm off. Right, see ya. Cheers.